still his name is Rajiv Jayadevan. He was born on April 28, 1969, Uttaramnad. He was an HMT kid, a very pet of Ernakulam. He was brought up in Kalamassery. The schooling was at St. Joseph, Trikapura, and then for his pre-degree in SN College, Kurgaon. But that's not as simple as it was. This is a photograph of Rajiv. If you see on the left-hand side, you can see he loved to be a fair kid. So Kutikara powder is being sprayed on his face. And on the right side is that face very well lit up. So this he remembers very fondly that his parents and his uncles were quite ardently putting Kutikara powder on it. So this is one of those scenes. But then, this is what actually Rajiv was. He won the second rank in SSLC of Kerala State. When you see this picture of Mathrubhumi on the left side, he is not very fond of that picture. On the right side, he is very fond of that picture. But not of him. That girl who won the first rank, he is so much engrossed by the features of that girl, so that he made sure these papers were very well kept. And the first thing which was highlighted in that album was Padma, who won the first rank. But then that never stopped at SSLC first rank. For the entrance of medicine, he again won the first rank. So that was somebody beyond our imagination. And then he never stopped at medicine. He went and tried engineering. And he got 4th rank for engineering entrance. So his medical career was finally, with all this, he won the state first rank. He joined the CMC Vellore because Vellore was a very prestigious institution. He finished his MD in general medicine from there. He migrated to UK, did his MRCP. From there, he did his American board certification in medicine and gastroenterology, became a gastroenterologist, became a consultant. And in US, if you become a consultant, you are the richest guy in the world. But still, he left all that and decided to come back. This is one of those CMC Vellore pictures. Just see the picture on the left side. That is Rajiv, and on the shoulder is somebody else. I thought this was just friendship. But see on the right side, this is what he's practicing now. On the right side, he's still carrying people on his shoulders, teaching others how to do basic life support. And this girl, this is Anu Agarwal. He tried to draw her and see how much of features and how much of expression he caught on that picture. That is an innate quality of Rajiv. So he was back home in 2008, and once he was back home, he went back to what his passion was. It was always in, as I mentioned this earlier, in Latin, Rosary is to teach. And Gurukulam is our sampradaya of teaching. So he wanted to teach, and he went to Gurukulam. See how he is teaching the kids. He sat down along with the naughty on a pedestal and see the various modalities of teaching adopted, whether it is a blackboard, whether it is along with them. But he has now covered, I think, around more than 200, 300 schools as far as his awareness camps are concerned. But this probably caught on his nerves, teaching the policemen. Nishandi madam is here, so she can definitely testify to his classes there. This finally caught on him, and he decided to adorn a role of a policeman. So this you can see on the right side, him being an inspector. And then he wanted a villain also. So he became Jayan. So this is how versatile your president is. See this, Pachala Basi. Everybody would remember Srinda, Yankaranam, Veeram, Draudhiram. And see this, Rajiv Jayadevan. Ah, E, U, anything. This is the ultimate Rajiv in all his expressions. You can see him teach people. And his IMA journey began as an executive committee member in 2013. He was a secretary for IMA for 2 years. He won the Best National Secretary Award and the Pareek Pillai Shield. I congratulate him for that. He was a vice president for 3 years. And this is him working with his first president, Babujan Matthews, and the second president, Sani Abate. Both of them stalwarts by themselves. He was with angels and with our chief guest, Sri Rajamanikam, and with Madam Nishandini. You can see both of them. They are close friends of his, along with whatever vocational assistance they were giving him also. He was an academician also. On the left side, we are all there for our conferences either in India or abroad. But then on the right side is a picture. I was trying to take a selfie with the only gastroenterology lady over there, and there it pops up. While the selfie was over, he snapped the picture. I thought it was a nuisance, and then I found that it is his natural self. He can't help it. So he is surrounded always by girls. And then probably this is his favorite poster also. He is a celebrity in the making, and one of the first celebrity shows was his own school, where he was the chief guest. Inauguration of the Kerala State Orthopedic Conference, he was called to inaugurate the conference in Gurgaon. And this is something which I was really impressed. Sri Srimar Mugatala was already here, was interviewing Rajiv. And Rajiv actually gave a definition for a doctor. Can I? The video is not. Oh, okay. Yes.
മെഡിക്കൽ മെഡിക്കലാണ് വ്യക്തിയാണ് എന്നതുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രം ഒരു വ്യക്തി ഡോക്ടറാകണം എന്ന് ആരും പറയില്ല. കാരണം ഒരു ഡോക്ടർ ആകണമെങ്കിൽ അതിന് അടിസ്ഥാനപരമായിട്ട് ചില യോഗ്യതകൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചില ക്വാളിറ്റീസ് ഉണ്ടാകണം. അതായത് ഒരു വ്യക്തിയുടെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട് മനസ്സിലാക്കാനുള്ള താല്പര്യം, ആ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട് ഇല്ലാതാക്കാനുള്ള താല്പര്യം, അത് ഉള്ളിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാകുന്ന ഒരവസ്ഥ, അത് അങ്ങനെ ആ വ്യക്തിയുടെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട് ഇല്ലാതാക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഉള്ളിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാകുന്ന സന്തോഷം, ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള ചില ക്യാരക്ടേഴ്സ്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വ്യക്തിയോട് ആശയവിനിമയം നന്നായിട്ട് നടത്താനുള്ള ഒരു കഴിവ്, ഒരു സഹാനുഭൂതി, ഇതൊക്കെ ഇല്ലാതെ ഒരാൾ ഡോക്ടർ ആകരുത് എന്നതാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു
well said. There are two things for a doctor according to him: understanding him and communicating with him. I totally agree with him. And for his communication, Rajiv has already done scientific health articles. It's all by Rajiv Jain, published on Nagarama Online and IMA Live. And this motto always was, prevention is better than cure. And how can you teach a person prevention is better than cure? By making yourself a subject. Just see this. This is him doing a live colonoscopy and Facebook streaming it live. This is for colon cancer prevention. Can anybody do this? This is the ultimate. Rajiv Jain, സമർപ്പണം എന്ന് പറയുന്ന വാക്കിന്റെ ഒരു പര്യായമാണ് ഈ കാണുന്നത്. So, Rajiv, I should say that that was a great thing which you did with colon cancer. This is from our gastroenterology faculty also. We have really appreciated that gesture. And think like a doctor. This was his book which he published, and we see a packed audience there. That is his friends. I mean, today we don't have so much, but then that was a day which he would really cherish in his life. And closest to his heart would be this gang from St. Joseph Trikakera. How many of you are here? Can you raise your hands? Yeah, see that. So many people from St. Joseph Trikakera in this photograph. Thank you very much for coming here. I'm sure they will be proud of you. And his family. How many is your Amma here?
Yeah, everyone is here. Yeah, all are here.
Yeah. Great. And his father, Mr. C.P. Jaydevan. He is, in fact, he has not come because he's sick or he's ailing. He retired as the HMT General Manager in 1992. And his brother Hari Krishna is in US. He is an engineer. They almost look so similar. And his father has performed in IMA House, Veena. This is a scene from IMA House. He has performed Veena here. He's a very, very good Veena artist. And this is Rajiv, the Swiss knife, I would say. Family man, cook, gardener. This is him cutting a baral. And it has there been seen, he has flashed it in Facebook. It has gone viral also, this photograph. And this is what you would like to do. Just sleep in a good couch, in his own small room. I saw his room, wonderful. It is where he gets all his ideas from. And this is his lovely family. Smita, could you stand up? Yeah. His beautiful wife from Varanasi, Alathur, and his daughter, Amita. Yeah. Great. So thank you very much. This Rose of Love is not an internet picture. This was drawn by Rajiv Jigaya. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sunil, for that very elaborate past and personal and family history of Dr. Rajiv. So you can see we have a very multifaceted and multi-talented person who's going to take over. Now we come to the highlight of this evening.
IMA കൊച്ചിൻ ഘടകത്തിന്റെ പ്രസിഡന്റ് എന്ന നിലയിൽ
എന്നിൽ നിക്ഷിപ്തമായ ചുമതലകൾ ഭയമോ പക്ഷപാതമോ കൂടാതെ നിർവഹിക്കുമെന്ന് ഇതിനാൽ ദൃഢപ്രതിജ്ഞ ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഈ സംഘടനയുടെ നിയമാവലിയും ചട്ടങ്ങളും കൃത്യമായി പാലിക്കുമെന്നും ഈ സംഘടനയുടെ വിശ്വാസ പ്രമാണങ്ങളുടെ സജീവ വക്താവായി ഈ സ്ഥാനത്തിന്റെ അന്തസ്സ് കാത്തുരക്ഷിക്കുമെന്നും ഇതിനാൽ പ്രതിജ്ഞ ചെയ്തു.
അവർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി സഹായം ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കണം. അതിന് കേപ്പബിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ധാരാളം ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്.
So one will introduce two and two will introduce one. It's a very popular team building exercise that management companies do actually.
Last 2 years, it was more than 10 lakh kilometers. But this one is married dentist and is Dr. Faisal dermatologist. Was the chairperson was a doctor, 2 daughters, and the first daughter is traditional MBBS.
Now that's not allowed. It's not MBBS. Can I make a suggestion to keep it brief and skip the family part? Is it okay? Was it floating in the water?
Yes, everyone knows he was floating.
You also saw him on the flat.
In relation to the patients, and that should actually take away the problems which you have.
Everybody only superstars. Everybody superstars. Thanks, over to you. Also volunteer for all of these projects.
Use this big figure.
Academy of Pulmonology and Critical Care. He was the champion.
പല ലെങ്സ് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് കാണിച്ചു തന്നെ പല ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇതില്ലാതെ കറക്റ്റ് അയച്ചു വരുന്ന അതിൽ പറ്റുമോ എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, അവിടെ നിന്ന് എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ഫ്രണ്ടിലേക്ക് വന്നാലോ?
Okay.
രോഗവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട പൊതുതാൽപര്യ ഹർജിയിൽ IMA ഹൈക്കോടതിയിൽ രേഖാമൂലം സമർപ്പിച്ച റിപ്പോർട്ടിന്റെ പകർപ്പാണിത്. എല്ലാത്തരം മുൻകരുതലുകൾ സ്വീകരിച്ചിട്ടും ഡയമണ്ട് പ്രിൻസസ് എന്ന കപ്പലിലുണ്ടായിരുന്ന 3700 യാത്രക്കാരിൽ 700 പേർക്ക് കോവിഡ് ബാധിച്ചു. അതിനാൽ കേരളത്തിൽ 19% പേർക്ക് കോവിഡ് ബാധ ഉണ്ടായേക്കാവുന്ന സാധ്യത മുന്നിൽ കാണണമെന്ന് IMA കൊച്ചി പ്രസിഡന്റ് ഡോക്ടർ രാജീവ് ജയദേവ് സമർപ്പിച്ച റിപ്പോർട്ടിൽ ചൂണ്ടിക്കാട്ടുന്നു. 3.4 കോടി ജനങ്ങൾ അധിവസിക്കുന്ന കേരളത്തിൽ 65 ലക്ഷം പേർക്ക് രോഗമുണ്ടായേക്കാം. ഇതിൽ 15% പേർക്ക് ആശുപത്രിവാസവും 25% പേർക്ക് ICU സംവിധാനവും വേണ്ടിവരും. ആകെ ഇന്ത്യയിൽ 70,000 ICU കിടക്കകളെ ഉള്ളൂ എന്നാണ് കണക്ക്. 2013 കണക്ക് പ്രകാരം 37,021 കിടക്കകളുള്ള കേരളത്തിലെ ആരോഗ്യ മേഖലയ്ക്ക് ഈ അവസ്ഥ നേരിടാൻ ഏറെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടാകും. അതിനാൽ വരുന്ന ആഴ്ചകളിൽ കൂടുതൽ രോഗികൾ ഉണ്ടാകുമെന്നത് മുന്നിൽ കണ്ട് സ്റ്റേഡിയങ്ങളിലും സ്കൂളുകളിലുമൊക്കെ താൽക്കാലിക സൗകര്യങ്ങൾ ഒരുക്കണം. കൂടുതൽ ജീവനക്കാരെ റിക്രൂട്ട് ചെയ്യണമെന്നും ഇതിൽ പറയുന്നു. സ്വകാര്യ മേഖലയുടെ പങ്കാളിത്തത്തോടെ നിരീക്ഷണത്തിനും പരിശോധനകൾക്കുമൊക്കെയായി സംവിധാനമൊരുക്കണം തുടങ്ങിയ നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങളും റിപ്പോർട്ട് മുന്നോട്ട് വയ്ക്കുന്നു. കൊറോണയുടെ പശ്ചാത്തലത്തിൽ പൊതു ഒത്തുചേരലുകളും മറ്റും ഒഴിവാക്കണമെന്നാവശ്യപ്പെട്ട് IMA ചീഫ് ജസ്റ്റിസിനും കത്തയച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. മാതൃഭൂമി ന്യൂസ്, കൊച്ചി.